Hello, friends. Welcome to the stream. Here in 9446 today at Acrylic on Grey Flag, Syria, just as we were yesterday. We continue doing what we were doing. First, I'll run our walk around checklist, as many of you know. Scroll down to that shit. Alright. External count. Get the armrest. Alright. External canopy jettison handle doors closed. Pedostatic tubes covers removed. Yeah. AOA probes. Right here. Pretend we rotated them. Good. Rotate the other one. Good. Static ports. All good. Yeah. Rattle is secure. Obviously. Engine inlet duct is clear. Obviously. Pods and pylons don't have any up here yet. That'll change soon. EPU fired indicator looks good. Right main landing gear chocks are in. Tire, wheel, strut appear to be in good condition. Door and linkage is secure. We move to the right wing. The EPU exhaust port, which is right here. Clear. Leading edge flap is in good condition. Stores and pylons are empty, but they doesn't really matter. Going to be changed anyway. Flapper on is good. Nav and form lights are good, right? Yeah. Okay. Now move back to the tail. Hook is good. Ventral fins, boards, horizontal tails, and rudder. All good. Nozzle is good. Nav and form lights are good. Vertical tail light is good. JFS doors are closed. Left wing, the flapper on is good. Stores and pylons are going to be changed anyway. Leading edge flap is good. Fuel vent outlet, which is right here. That's clear. Gun port is clear. Bird slicers are in good condition. Door 2317 is closed. Nose landing gear, tire, wheel, and strut look good. Torque arms are connected. Door and linkage is secure. Landing attack sights are in good condition. Alright. Get the jet. Start her up. Unpause the head tracker. Here we go. Alright, so scroll back to the entering cockpit, or before entering cockpit checklist, as they call it. Alright, before entering cockpit, ejection control safe. Power off. Pitch control safe again. Board switch centered. Fuel master guard down. Engine feed should be off. C9 should be back up. Lights off. Steady. Off. Actually, fuck it. Leave the form lights on bright. What else? This is in the wrong position. Off. Alright. Fuel master guard down. Engine comp pry guard down. Audio panels. Set our audio panels both. Clockwise squelch. Yeah. Alt gear in. Alt flaps norm. Ground jet off. This jet doesn't have a drag chute. Hook is up. Master arm is off. Gesture control safe. Interior line control panel off. Oxygen regulator off. Utility lights are not even implemented, so that doesn't matter. Probe heat's off. Flick is power test switch norm. Defog lever mid. DBU off. All flaps. DBU off. All flaps norm. Manual flap switch enable. Trim is all centered. Bit switch off. Leading edge flap switch auto. Trim autopilot disconnect switch norm. Tank inertia ring off. Engine feed knob norm. Air refuel closed. IFF master knob standby. CNI backup. TACAN is desired. Let's turn that off. Don't need it right now. ILS as well. Turn that off. Don't need that right now. Exterior lighting control panel is desired. Norm. 1. Steady, bright, bright. Form lights bright. Master light switch norm. We did that. EPU switch norm. Main power off. Video select HUD. Column 1 clockwise squelch. Clockwise squelch. Yes, yes. Maybe reset switch norm. Engine comp pry guard down again. JFS switches off. UHF radio backup control panel knob both. Throttle. Let's make sure the throttle moves freely. Okay. Here we go. Fun little fact. Hits that. The throttle hits the canopy bow if it's up, so it can't go into afterburner. Ready, watch. Put it down. See how much further it goes? That's full blower right there. This is mill. This is like the cusp. Alright. You guys get the point. Alright, throttle's good. Had to fuck around a little bit there. Board switch forward, dogfight switch center, all gear handle in. Countermeasure distribution switches all off. RF norm. Stores config cat 1. It's going to be cat 3 in a minute. Landing and taxi lights off. Brakes channel 1. Yeah. Anti-skid on. I'll read chats in a second, guys. I'll read chats when we're waiting for the INS. Anti-skid on. Emergency stores jettison cover. Intact. Hook is up. HUD symbology off. Okay, good. Autopilot switches both off. Master arm off. Laser arm off. HUD. Set the HUD panel. Altimeter. Field elevation is... Hold on a second. Actually, it doesn't matter. We'll set it once we do the electronic. Once we hit it to electronic. Fuel quantity norm. External transfer norm. Instrument mode. Don't have that. That's here instead. Clock. Can't fuck with that. Sensor power switches all off. Mode control panel set. We did that before. No consent switch off. Guard down. Zero switch off. Guard down. Wrist and armrest. Two line control panel off. Don't need any of that. Temp knob auto. Air source norm. Avionics power switches all off. Anti-ice auto. Both antennas IFF and UHF norm. Okay. Alright. Now we have to verify. Fuel master switch guard down. Engine feed knob norm. EPU switch norm guard down. Engine comp pry guard down. Throttle off. Gear down. Hook up. Master arm off. Air source knob norm. Alright. We'll fly through this a bit, friends. Any questions, ask them in the chat. I will answer them as soon as I can. Test. Green lights. Good. Orange lights. Come off. Yes, sir. Clear. JFS 2. She's coming on life. 25 RPM percent. We advance the throttle to idle. Also want to see the sec light go out. I'm going to leave the seat like this. I'll adjust it before we go. So I like to have the ICP right in my fucking face. Watching the stack. Okay, equipment hot light is gone. Check the probe heat. Reset the master caution. Check the probe heat again. Okay. Probe heat on. Good. Fire at overheat. Let Betty talk some shit.
Pull up. Altitude. Warning. Jammer. Counter. Cat flare. Low. Out. Block. Caution. Bingo. Beta. IFN.
Right. Double check chocks in. Sec test. Swing of the nozzle. Snap her to mill, let her stabilize. Swing the nozzle back. Good. Canopy down. To the ground crew, pull the chocks out.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy.
Just the rudder pedals.
Wheel chocks are now removed.
The chocks back in.
Chief, place the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now in place.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right. Avionics on. Power to the DED. Sensor power switches all on. Radar out to standby. Calibrate the standby attitude indicator. Hold on. Feet off the rudder pedals. RWR on. Countermeasure distribution system switches all on. Bit. Jahimics on. You know what? I'm gonna calibrate that shit anyway for fucking practice. That's retarded. It never needs to be calibrated in DCS. That needs to be changed. Alright. IFF master norm. CNI up front controls. Do the flickers bit test. Monitor it. See the flapper arms go down and the elevators go down. Rudder left. There you go. The leading edge flaps now. Okay. Elevators up, flapper arms up, rudder right. I'm not doing this, the jet's doing it on its own. Elevators down, flapper arms down, rudder left. Now the flapper arms should drop. There we go. Should be done. INS line norm. Full alignment here. Alright, passed. DBU. Lights on. Cycle flight controls. MPO. Full deflection. Yes, sir. EPU. EPU fuel's good. Back to idle. Okay. Loading the data cartridge. I know you don't need to do that in DCS, but it's just a habit. I need to keep it up. Okay. Oh, it's not done yet. Now it's done. The test page. Let's find the field elevation. Actually, not just the field elevation, the exact elevation of where we are, friends. I'll show you guys how I find that. I'm using my EFB to find it. Field elevation is 232 feet. Our exact elevation, friends, is it's 230 feet. 2 foot fucking difference. No big deal. All right. It's like right there. That's good. It's like 225, 230. It's close enough. Alright. Now, I run the checklist off the top of my head and then I back it up and make sure I didn't forget anything. Anti-skid. It's good. Brake channel test. Make sure there's no leaking brake fluid. Good. Anti-ice test. Good. Did the anti-skid test. I'll do boards. Check boards. Okay, boards are good. Fuel. Feels good. Alright. O-Bugs. Okay, O-Bugs is good. Alright, now for the real checklist. Alright, after engine start, had a normal start. We would know if we didn't have a normal start. Heat, check that. Fire and overheat detection system, we checked that. Malfunction indication lamps, aka let Betty talk shit, we did that. My phone off the charger. Avionics, all are on. INS is aligning. Sensor power switches all on, except radar out standby. Did the sec test. Flight controls, flick as bit. ECM not carrying a jammer, not gonna carry a jammer. Boards, 3 green. Standby attitude is set. Full quantity test, EPU test, EPU fuel check. Change the Victor in a second. DBU trim. Good. MPO, we did that. Brakes channel test, make sure there's no leaky fluid. Anti-ice, EPU test. Did the EPU test. O-Bugs. Gotta adjust the seat. Better. Alright. We'll read some chats now. Pause the head tracker. Alright. We got Starting from the top, I read all chats, guys, friends. Bina, thank you for the follow. Jesse, thank you for the like. Got any recommendations for flight sticks for Paxton's on weight? Yes, I do, sir. So my YouTube channel is Full Afterburner USA, and my exact setup is linked in the description on the live on YouTube. So I will YouTube. I'll type it and pin it in the chat for you. So, yo, just go on my YouTube channel, find the live, pinning it. Okay, go on my YouTube channel, find the live. I'm obviously live over there simultaneously, and then my exact setup is linked in the description. Use my creator code SCRAPE, all caps, SCRAPE. It's like a 5% discount or something like that if you're interested in my exact setup. I'll pin that comment as well. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Exact setup listed on YouTube. Hold on. Setup listed in YouTube live. Okay. I'll pin that one now. Alright, so exact setup. Fuck. Alright. Try this one. Maybe it's short enough. Alright, yeah. YouTube equals Full Afterburner USA. Setup listed there. Okay, so anyway, any of you guys are interested in my setup, my YouTube channel is listed. It's pinned. So just type that in. Find me over there. Give me a subscribe. And then find the live over there as well. And my exact setup is linked in the description. INS is screaming at me. Hold on a second. But I will finish reading chats. Hit that pitch to nav. Okay. I'm still gonna finish reading chats though. Alright, anyway. And it doesn't matter because we're gonna top off and load up before we launch anyway, so it's fine. So So Paxton's that my channel, it's pinned. It's pinned in the chat. Davo, thank you for the live. Thunderpig, thank you for the follow. John W, thank you for the like. J-Bo, we're getting there, brother. So Charles, the setup, my exact setup, it's listed on the YouTube. It's listed in my YouTube description on the live over there, and my channel is pinned. Should be. Is it not pinned anymore? Okay, now it's pinned. Not sure why it wasn't pinned before. It's the pin goes away after a minute. So stupid. Alright. So, but yeah, Charles Poole, just type in my YouTube channel and you'll find my exact setup listed in the description. Spam, yo, it's been a minute. Glad to have you in here, brother. Welcome back. Robert Pinnell, this is DCS, brother. Alright, J-Bo. Whatever, bro. Quantum Realm, thank you for the follow, brother. Mysterious, my setup, minus the PC. You could get this set up for around 500 or so, maybe 6. My exact setup is listed on my YouTube description. The channel is Full Afterburner USA. Robert Pinnell, thank you for the follow, my friend. Mac, thank you for the follow. I'll pin this again. My payload, I didn't load up yet. Wow, what's up, brother? Wow, we're going to, brother. Don't worry. Kelly Clark, yes, this is an F16. Yelly, we're getting there, bro. I gotta read everybody's chats. Kelly Clark, thank you for the follow. Dolph, yes, this is the F16, brother. Blah, thank you for the follow, my friend. Kelly Clark, yes, we're going to. Like I said, I had 3 chats. Now we're gonna load up. And then we're gonna go. So, we are going to load up with top us off. 4 Fox 3s, 4 Magnums. Sorry. Bag underneath. 40-46.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
My link's
Copy.
working. So as soon as we're done, open the probe. Okay.
Refueling complete.
Alright. Shut that. Load us all up. As soon as we're loaded up, friends, we're gonna get out of here. No worries. Let's see what we got in front of the ATIS. Instead of the ATIS here, this is what we got. This shit. So, 2-3 is the active. I think that's wrong. Yeah, altimeter is wrong. QNH is wrong.
Rearming complete.
Alright, rearming is complete. Hold on a second, I'll blow my nose. Alright. Stores can fit Cat 3. Axle lights on. Alright, so let's tune to ATC frequency. We're gonna announce ourselves first. Let's have the ground crew get the chocks out.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Chocks are out. Let's see exactly where we are. Pretty sure. Okay, come out of here and make a left. That's what we gotta do.
Wheel chocks are now removed.
Alright, so frequency, ATC frequency is 1294 on the Victor, 12940, enter. Guard is 243, uniform. Okay. Double check chocks out. Believe we're in the India loop. No. Forgot what loop this is. It's alright, pull up the chart. Early traffic, Spade 7, single ship F16, taxiing from the Gulf Loop to runway 23 via taxiway November in Acrylic. Alright. Announced ourselves. Talk that shit. Action, calibrate the Jahimniks. Alright. Channel 2. Good. Back channel 1. Clear left. Fella over there. Clear, clear. All clear around here. Pull up the INS page so we can see how fast we're taxiing. Viper, you want to keep it below 40 knots while you taxi. Hey, nice fucking airplane, guy. What the fuck's going on there? I'm not sure. Oh, it's just the hangar door, that's all. So this loops right around into taxiway November. As soon as we pass this fence, we're out of the Gulf Loop and we're on taxiway November. Schmuck in a truck. Schmuck in a truck over there. Just so everyone's aware, I'm going to go to about 10 o'clock Eastern time. So like 2 hours, 2 and change hours. 2:20 or so. So let's see what kind of herding put on SAM sites and enemy aircraft in that time. May even drop a few bombs. We've got a supply depot mapped out as a steer point. And we also have a few bases we could hit as well, but we gotta safely do it. We gotta deal with the SAMs first. Advance the speed a little bit, closer to 40. If you guys look at my DED, which is right here, you guys can see my cursor moving around on the screen on TikTok. Clear, clear. Where it says G/S, that stands for ground speed. You know what? I'll put it on the HUD for all you. That's what I'll do. So it doesn't display on the HUD. It should. Alright. Whatever. Anyway, if you guys don't know how fast I'm going, you gotta look here. Until we're in the air. This is taxiway November. Taxiing over to runway 23 in acrylic. I'll read some more chats once we're airborne. Clear left, clear right. Taxi with some nose authority. Actually, no, I feel silly. Actually, give a fuck. Got mad nose authority here. Clear. Hard the throttle a bit. Lovely. That motherfucker's using the wrong runway. Fucking dickheads. I hate that shit. Alright, heat on. Canopy bow down. Traction control safe. Radar all done. Oxygen on. Ice auto. We're on the real checklist when we get up there. Or the full checklist, I should say. Pull up the threshold and run it. There's nobody here. I'm not going to bother going into the run-up area. Clear, clear. All clear around here. Nice cloud. And blast to that weather like it's not even there. Alright. On the real checklist. All flaps norm, manual flap switch enabled, trim all centered, engine comp pry guard down. Boards closed. Canopy closed and locked, no light. IFF and link are working. Yes, definitely working. External tanks. Don't have wing tanks. Fuel quantity select knob norm. Stores config Cat 3. Ground gen enable switches off. EPU, we did the EPU test earlier at the ramp. Heat's on. Injection controls on. We'll cycle the flight controls in a second. Oil pressure looks good. Let's check the ALO data. 10,000 and 1,000. Alright. Finals clear. Somebody coming down the other end of the runway. Double check it with link. Acrylic traffic space 7, single ship F16 departing runway 23, quick climb 12,000 acrylic. It's on. Taxi light on. Taxi light was on, sorry. On center line. Just the rudder pedals. 231. Too close enough. Whiskey's good. Running up. Rolling. Mill. Burner. Nose wheel steering off, little left boot. Starting to rotate. Positive rate gear. Unloading the alpha, drift cut out. What about 500 knots? Here we go. Goodbye, acrylic. Book departure, speed 7, passing 4,000 for 12, quick climb. That GE 129E. Got a burner up at 12. Give me a like and follow if you guys like that quick climb. If you thought it was clean as fuck, because it was. Zoom the HSD out. I'm going to have that fella labeled as tree. I think they got 2 down there somewhere as well. Relax the throttle a bit. Take my feet off the rudder pedals because this is a GA aircraft. flick the autopilot on in a second and I'll read some chats. Steer point 2. So steer point 2, friends. Steer point 2 is an SA-3 site that we fired a Magnum at yesterday. We took out one of the launchers. We're going to go double check, make sure it's all gone. It's at bullseye 03100, 61 miles, and there's a supply area nearby. So heading for steer point 2, flip that autopilot on. Landing lights off. I'm going to run the climb checklist or in cruise checklist, climb in flight checklist. Fuel quantity, transfer balance, good. Goddamn. Oxygen system, good. Cabin out, below 10. And the stack looks good. Alright. Pilot's on. Pause the head tracker so you guys can see the cockpit. It's time to read some chats. Kelly Clark, we're flying, sweetheart. No worries. Yelly, thank you, brother. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you, Eric Andy. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Vincent Mong, thank you for the follow. GPA Photo Creations. My loadout is 4 Fox 3s and 4 Magnums. Fox 3 is just a radar-guided air-to-air missile. Meaning a radar-guided air-to-air missile that has its own onboard radar. So effectively, I don't need to keep the target locked until impact. That's what that means. Yerino. Euro Real Adorno, thank you for the follow. Do they show weapon loaders? No, they don't, unfortunately, Pop. Falcon BMS shows the trucks, but they don't show the people actually loading the weapons. Kelly Clark, it steers. So I steer the jet or any airplane with the rudder pedals while it's on the ground, and while it's in the air, you steer via the flaperons, right? So I'll give you guys a little aviation lesson in a minute, actually, after I'm done reading the chats, and I'll explain the differences between the F-16 and a GA aircraft in steering and why they're different. That's all I'll do. Break it all down for you. Calibrate the Jimi Hendrix. No, sir, I did not say calibrate the Jimi Hendrix, Mr. Nelson. I said calibrate the JHMIX. JHMIX stands for Joint Helmet Mounted Cueing System. It's an acronym. But you know what? We'll call it the Jimi Hendrix from now on, just because that's an inside joke between us now. That's what it is. So yes, we calibrated the Jimi Hendrix, sir. Flyby view, please. Switching to a big screen. I will give you a flyby view. Actually, I'll do it right now, brother. Hold on. Ready? Watch. Flyby view is coming in 1, 2, 3. I'll do one more for you in case you didn't get it. Again in 1, 2, 3. All right. It's really Bradley. Thank you for the share. Santos, thank you for the follow. Greg, thank you, bro. Jeezy, thank you for the follow. Steve, thank you for the follow. Lucen Montclair, thank you for the follow. Estradas, yes, it's the F-16, sir. Muero White, how many F-35s will be loose this week? Bro, I don't know. I am frustrated with that situation over there as well. Don't get me wrong. BMS 2257, yes, sir. Unrestricted climb. You already know, brother. I'm sure you do the same. NJC Aviation, thank you for the follow. Sam Brummett, thank you for the follow. 123 Fortnite, thank you for the follow. 88F8FO, thank you for the follow. It's really Bradley, thank you for the follow. Whippa, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I try not to text and fly, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. 88F8FO, this is DCS, sir. Jason Cooper, thank you for the follow. Remy, we're on our way to enemy airspace now, sir. Reef Life, this is DCS, brother. Bill Rainey, thank you for the follow. Remy's an ace in ace combat. Remy, I strongly encourage you to try DCS, my friend. I think you would enjoy it. It's a little bit of a steep learning curve, especially coming from ace combat, but I'd highly recommend you give it a shot. I really think you would like it a lot. I really do. It's like ace combat, but much more realistic, much more in depth. If you have the time to learn an airframe, at least one airframe, I think just one, really. You don't really need to know more than one. I really think you'll enjoy it, friend. So, alright, we're getting a little close to steer point 2. So, turn the fire control radar on. Make that soy, zoom this all the way out. Range well search. We'll also fence in. Fence in just means get into a combat configuration. So, lights off, master arm on. Track while search. Narrower field of view. Okay. HSD. The fuck is that? Close contact. No big deal. Alright, field of view back wide again. Alright. Turn on the harms. The HAD. Weapon page, what do we got? We got SA3. Be on the correct page. Change that to an SA15. Code is 119. There. So I want the SA5. Okay. Alright. So you can see we have something here. I'm not sure. It's a search radar. We're gonna see if there's any more launchers there. I thought there was only one, but there could be some more. About 20 miles from that same site. Again, it's an SA3 site. Bullseye 031, 161 miles. A little more smash. We can also you can't really see. Can't see anything yet. Alright, actually, let's not worry about that right now. Can't see anything anyway. To hold. Alright, we've got SA2. SA2 is bullseye, 037, 175 miles. You guys can see it on the left MFD. It's right there. Hold on, I'll show you. I'll slew the cursor around it. So you guys see these little white cursors slewing on the MFD? Right where it is right now. That's where that SA2 is. On the hub and accidentally switched to TikTok. Busted. Hold on. I'll read that in a second, bro. Alright, there's multiple SA2 launchers up here. It seems. Is that an 11 net? Yes, it is. That's not good. Alright. Wasn't prepared for that. The SA-11 has anti-missile capability, so we have to overwhelm it. Hold on. I need to set myself up for that. I'm going cold on it. Hold on, friends. Go for SA-11 is 115. Keep an eye on the gas. Alright, so we have to take out the SA-11 before we attempt to take out the SA-2 sites, or harm shots are going to be in vain. Don't want to use too much gas here. It's an E3. Go to 23 for a second. The cusp. Alright, those big 21s. Rabbit, go somewhere else then, bro. Give a fuck. Just genuinely, I don't care. There's obviously shit going on that you don't understand. The reason why I can't turn in and attack is because I don't know exactly where that motherfucker is. Right when Rabbit decided to talk shit and say he was bored, look what happened. Frequency is the AIA wax on. Two, 318.
Bingo.
So all I'm gonna try and do
Altitude.
is pull this MiG-21 into the sand. There's a few of them back there too. There's at least two that I was able to see where they were, and there was another one where I couldn't. The one that I couldn't see where he was fired on me basically immediately. I believe they were getting looked at by the pack too. So I'm going to turn back in and look for them now. So do you guys see what I did there? I pulled them to such a place where they had other threats to worry about. And I wasn't the only one, and we got friendly aircraft going towards them as well. That's fine, that's the Aegis system. Wait a minute, there's something down here. There's something very fucking close to me. 15,000. Space 7-1, Fox 3 close, MiG-21.
Cap, flare, out. Pull up.
Alright. See if I can show you guys this one.
Altitude.
I can't. It probably already hit target. Yeah, it hit him. Look, there he is. Nice. Alright. We have like no gas. So I'm gonna go get some more gas. We'll come back out. That's the issue with launching without the bags. That's the problem. But I need a lot of harms because I need to overwhelm that SA-11. If I don't overwhelm the SA-11, it's just going to take my missiles out. So we're going to go back to acrylic real quick, load up, get more gas. Actually, are there any tankers around? I don't even know if I have the gas to make it to it. I don't have the gas to make it down. I got chased it. No. Hate isn't our airfield here. I thought it was. I landed there yesterday. Find out it's not ours, unfortunately. Alright. 1100 on the fuel. About 40 miles from acrylic. So I pulled that MiG-21 somewhere. Yeah, I do need a wingman, Creed. I definitely need a wingman. So we'll fly back, get some more. Some more Fox 3s. Or some more gas, really. But we're going to get some more Fox 3s while we're there. Actually, I'll just go back to 243. Gonna get some altitude. We're not gonna do an overhead because we don't have the gas for it. Run the before landing checklist now. Fuel, well, doing what we can here. Landing light on. Defog, mid. Altimeter, electronic. Ice, auto. Attitude. Good, yeah. I'm aware. Bit uneven. $19 is the numbers. Alright, so we obviously have to take out these runways because they're launching shit. So we definitely have to take some shit out. You know what? I'm gonna bring bags. Fuck it. That way I won't have to worry about shit like that. So I'm gonna bring bags and 2 harms, and I'll fire 2 at the SA-11. It might not be enough, but we'll see. Fence out now. Fuck. Turn the fire control radar to standby. Six. Really, traffic, speed 7, single ship F16. I'm about 14 miles to the east, descending through flight level 270. We'll be making a straight in for runway 23 on emergency fuel and acrylic. Yeah, I'm just going to do a straight in. I'm not going to risk it. Field's right there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'll leave the HUD on for you guys this time since I'm such a nice guy. So I usually turn the HUD off because I'm a G.
Altitude. Altitude.
Acrylic traffic. Speed 7 will be doing an overhead instead of a straight in acrylic. At this point, it makes sense. It makes more sense to do an overhead. I'm gonna leave the HUD on this time. Next time, I'll turn it out. Yeah. Gotta bleed off some airspeed.
Caution. Caution.
Betty, shut up. I understand. I understand there's an issue with fuel. Okay, lady? Jesus Christ, we're not gonna crash. Acrylic speed 7, spinning to the left. Clear. Just coming down. We're uneven. Brooks speed 7, base gear stop, runway 23.
Altitude. Altitude.
Boards are coming out. Runway flattens out, drop the throttle, go, pop her up, holy shit, yeah man, wow they fixed that, that was nice, whoa, and I was heavy, yeah, that's like extra confirmation that they fixed it. You never used to be able to air brake like that, especially when heavy. Right on Alpha. Boards are going in. They're clear. So that time, those of you that watch me land without the HUD, let me tell you a little something. The reason why I'm able to land HUD out, indexer out, is because I know about the speed I need to touch down at. I know about what it looks like. I know about what it sounds like. That's why I could do that. Here, when I'm heavy, that's much more difficult. When you're heavier, yes, it's better to use the staple. But normally, no, you don't. As long as you know what the speed should be, you don't really need to use the staple. Because you'll be within it, like by default usually, if you're on point with it. Alright.
Chief, place the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now in place.
Donnie, I turn it off because it just infuriates the internet and it's hilarious, honestly. That's why. It's so funny. I post that shit on Instagram and everybody loses their mind. I'm not sure why. They also lose their mind if I don't land with the indexer. I'm sorry, with the flight path marker within the staple as well. That's even more hilarious because they thought I like had no concept of AOA, which is fucking great. But whatever. Anyway. Gas, yeah. Definitely gonna go out with some bags. Definitely. Alright. AMRAM, HARM, a bag. HTS bag, TGP bag, HARM, AMRAM, copy.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Copy.
I'll read the chats now while we're waiting. Remy, I left off where Remy told me he was an ace on Ace Combat. Andrew Walton, thank you for the follow. Kelly Clark, I'm sure you saw that whole thing, sweetheart. We tried to go weasel, but we got interrupted. We got ambushed by some MiG-21s, cooked them. 88 F8, I'm not sure what the Grand Canyon run is, my friend. Educate me, please. Remy, nice, I really want to fly that way. No problem, brother. Get into DCS. Shelby GT 2020. Thank you for the follow, my friend. I also have a Shelby GT 500 since 2008. Remy, thank you for the follow. Airborne, thank you for the follow. Yazin, my PC specs. My PC specs are... This is an Acer Nitro 60. I have the NVIDIA RTX 5080 GPU. i7 processor, 32 gigabytes of RAM, 2 terabyte hard drive. On the hub and actually switched to TikTok and busted your face. What do you talk about? Esan, I'm not sure what you talk about, but thank you for sharing my live, bro. Appreciate you, my man. Rose on the hub and switched on. Tears of the Wrist. What the fuck? Did you copy and paste what Essen said? I'm not sure. Rock Rambo, yes sir. Seed. HST spotter Alex, are you doing the Operation WAGs? I would love to. I don't know when it's happening or the details on it. But I would, if somebody could provide me with the details, the server to join or etc., I would love to. It sucks what WAGs is going through and I want to support him any way I can. Due to the fact that I need his work to make my own work, or most of my own work. Sean Voorhees, we're learning how to fly the F16, brother. Rabbit, yeah. Scrape weapons. Whoa, I'm not sure what you're asking. Inga. Rabbit, we did a bunch, bro. I'm sure you saw it. Rabbit, look at him lean back in his Jeep. That's not why I was leaning back, but that's funny. King David, yes, this is DCS, friend. Rabbit, alright, bro. I'll G-straight. No, I'm not playing. I'm not going to G-straight. Listen, Rabbit, I'm not trying to be a dick to you, bro, but like, chill. For real. Rabbit, you're a funny guy, bro. I fuck with you. King David, yes, this is DCS, sir. Gary, thank you for the follow. Yazin, yes, yeah. Tried DCS so many times, it's like trying to fly. It's like trying to learn to fly for real. I mean, it's not. It's close, but it's not exact. It's similar. Let's see what we got on the gas here. All right, still going. It's gonna fill this all up and then take it away. It's fine. All right. Anyway, where was I? King David. Suzuki Hayabusa 1300, thank you for the follow, my friend. Ryan Yanes, thank you for the follow. Richard, thank you for the follow. Shepherd's Lamb, yes sir, I'm on multiplayer. I am on Grey Flag Syria server.
Refueling complete.
Yazin, thank you for the follow, sir. King David, barely start. King, listen, King David, the sooner you start, brother, the quicker you learn. Yo, John, listen, you're trying to learn the Viper, just watch me, bro. You'll learn everything you need to know and more. Just trying to learn the Viper, but the tutorials are wild. Listen, brother, just watch me. And any questions you have, feel free to ask. If you want to join my Discord, follow me on Instagram. It's all my Instagram and YouTube are linked in on my page, on my TikTok page. And then if you want to join my Discord, any questions you have to ask me, feel free to ask me. Also, you can ask me DM TikTok as well. Any of that knowledge you think you don't have, let me know, brother. CCS. Yeah, we do, bro. Anything you need to know, bro, ask me, please. It's fine. One kill for 1 foot. Yeah, shit happens, bro. Creed, yeah, I know I need a wingman. 810 took me like 30 hours to learn. 16 is so fun. The max performance so crisp. Yeah, bro, listen, once you learn it, it's great. G, thank you for the follow. King David, what did you do in the Air Force, bro? I'm curious. Rose in the hub. What is this, some kind of joke? I don't understand. Are you guys, like, trolling me on the low somehow with accidentally switched to TikTok and busted your face on? I'm not sure what you're saying. 3 external tanks. Yeah, we're gonna have 3 external tanks now. Carl Payne, thank you for the follow. Chocolate Caramel, thank you for the follow. Gani, I turn it off just because I'm a G and I like to land without the HUD. It's hilarious to make internet go wild. Eli, thank you for the follow. Creed, it wasn't my cleanest, brother. I believe it or not, my overhead yesterday with no HUD and no index, it was actually cleaner. Mama with the headache, thank you for the follow. Why you got a headache, sweetheart? Lefty, my simulation setup is it's all linked in my YouTube description. I will pin. I'm gonna type my channel, YouTube. Type my YouTube. I'm pin it. So yo, Creed, or whoever just asked about my setup. Oh, Lefty asked about how much my setup was. So you can get my exact setup on through my YouTube live. It's pinned in the description. I'm sorry, it's listed in the description. Use my creator code Scrape. I'll never Zodiac says I'll never understand how people I'll never understand how people get this to look so crispy, bro. It's all about the GPU you have. I have the 5080. That's why, and I stream in 1440p. Joe G 1228. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Eli Man Salon, thank you for the follow. Andre, thank you for the follow. Rob, thank you for the follow. Blue Eyed Devil, thank you for the follow. Blue Emoji, thank you for the follow. 48 Cruz, thank you for the follow. No, sir, we are taking off from Acrylic L tag. Eli Man, thank you for the share. Coca-Cola. Video. No, this is not. This is serious, sir. Coca-Cola. Abu Kata Ali, you're going to do a C mission. Yes, sir, I am. Creed, yes, I'm flying multiplayer. Like I said, I am on Grey Flag Syria. Eli, thank you for the share. Creed, come on in, brother. The more the merrier. Tristan, thank you for the follow. How's the radar selection on the Viper? It could be better, my friend. It's the AN APG 68 V5, if you're familiar. Actually, in BMS, I also stream BMS. In BMS, I have the jets have ACEs in them, actually. Coca-Cola ready for takeoff. Yes, sir. Hold on. We'll be taking off shortly. Willie Dixon, thank you for the follow. Patrick, thank you for going to check out my YouTube. If you're interested in my exact setup, it's pinned in the description of this live. I'm simultaneously live over there. Tennessee Pete, thank you for the follow, my friend. Alright, you guys are trolling me with that fucking line somehow. I'm not going to read it anymore. I don't know how. It's some inside joke between a few of you, but whatever. I'm just going to ignore that shit. Manual, thank you for the follow, friend. Alright, so now we're going to gas. Alright, 14. Good. Three. All right. Chocks out.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Go traffic, Spade 7, single ship F16, taxiing from the rearm refuel pads at the end of runway 23 to runway 23 via taxiway November in Acrylic. All right, friends, here we go. Going back up, trying this again. This time we got the gas to stay up. Deal with air-to-air threats. Clear, clear. All clear around here. INS page, see how fast we're taxiing. Clear left, clear right. I think I do like Gray Flag better than TTI. I like them both, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. It's like the AI in TTI is fucking... It's like for preschoolers, I swear. And again, I'm not shit talking. Like anybody that's getting into DCS and wants to learn, go check out TTI. Also check out Foya. Foya admin was in my chat or my stream the other day. If you're just getting started, I recommend going into Foya to start and get comfortable. Then when you get a little more, we're speeding. All right, good now. Clear, clear. Sorry. Yeah, like I said, if you're just getting started with DCS, I highly recommend Foya and TTI. I would do Foya first, get a little comfortable, and then hop into TTI because TTI also has a little more realistic aviation procedures in general. Foya, you could just learn how to use the weapons and shit, etc. Also, Foya, you could use the F10 map to find hostile aircraft. Can't do that with TTI or in here. It's just more realistic. TTI is like a good training server once you know your way around. And then this is more of like a virtual deployment, if you will. Kind of. Clear. Yeah, I definitely need a number 2, Gray Flag, because that wouldn't have been an issue. Taxiing back to 2-3, same thing. Quick climb to 12. You know what? I'm gonna top off before. I'm gonna pull up to the little run-up area and top off. Topping off will take near of 30 seconds, if even that. Thank you for the gifts, whoever sent them. I didn't see who sent them in the chat, but thank you very much. I really appreciate all of you. All right. Pulling up to the run-up area, rearm pads. I think that technically rearm pads, a civilian airport, it'd be a run-up area. Clear, clear. All clear around here. Alright, top off right here.
Chief, place the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now in place.
Actually, you know what? Ah, we're full.
Request rearming.
Copy.
No, wait a minute.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy. Rearming complete. Wheel chocks are now removed.
These guys are not announcing themselves. I'm not sure why. Who's that? Spade 7 for Hammer 1. Spade 7 for Hammer 1. Spade 7 radio check 243. Are they not answering? What the fuck? It's a guy right there. Alright, anyway. Heat on. Canopy bow down. Landing lights on. Gesture controls armed. Radar alt on. Oxygen on. Anti-ice auto. Now for the real checklist. I'm not sure why these guys are using the wrong runway, but whatever. Alright, all flaps norm, manual flap switch enabled, trim all centered. It's not all centered. That's why we run the checklist, friends. Now it's all centered. Engine comp pry guard down. Boards are closed. Canopy closed and lock, no light. IFF and link are definitely working. Touch that. External tanks, let's make sure that they're feeding. Okay, no RPM rollback. Fuel quantity norm, stores config cat 3. Ground jet off, harness leads, none of that because we're visible. We did the EPU test earlier. Heat's on, ejection controls arm. We'll cycle the flight controls in a second. Don't need to check the ALO data. Didn't adjust that. TGP stow, flight control check. Right.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Wait a minute. I don't know why I fucking did that.
Copy.
I'm not even there. Yeah, there's no
Wheel
shocks.
chocks are now removed.
I don't know why the fuck I did that. Acrylic traffic, Spade 7, single ship F16, departing runway 23, quick climb 12,000, acrylic. Alright. Those of you watching on TikTok, if you turn your phone to the side, you can see a full screen. Also, if you guys want, if you're watching me on TikTok and you want to watch it better quality, go to YouTube. Nobody coming down final. Nobody on final. Nobody coming down the other end of the runway. YouTube, it is in 1440p. And I believe on TikTok, it's capped at 1080p because the encoder can't handle any more than that. The TikTok Studio encoder. But like I said, on YouTube, it is streamed via OBS. And it is 1440p. Also, if you guys want to give me a follow, subscribe over there as well. If you make it over there, because for some reason I'm not sure why, I'm not getting traction on that platform. I'm getting a lot of traction here. So, run it up. Boards out. Rolling. I'm going to wait until we get to the part where the runway's a little flatter. Speed's alive. That nose wheel off. Nil. Booting a little left. Burner. Booting a little bit left. Even now. Starting to rotate. Positive rate. Gears coming up. Feet off the rudder pedals. Drift cut out. Unload the Alpha. Pull at 5. Going for 12. Yeah, with this much gas, it takes a lot more to get up there. Here we go. Adios, acrylic. Book departure, spade, 7, passing 4 for 12, quick climb. You know, like and follow or subscribe if you guys like that quick climb. $12,000, it's good. Ooh, I just realized something. Fuck it. We'll go over there anyway. If you gotta use chaffs and flares, that means you took too much risk, by the way. As soon as we get... Hold on a second. Back to steer point 2. Alright, I'm gonna read some chats in a minute. Throttle back. Attitude steering, yeah. Alright. Throttle right there. Alright. Read some more chats. Nah, bro. The blue emoji. I can't even see what that emoji is. This in Falcon BMS. Yes, I got the A and the G83. So if you want to see one of those streams, tune in, bro. I'll probably do one tomorrow night. I'm not 100% sure though. So like I said, this is the block. Yeah, this is like. So, bro, this is 9446. I'll show it to you. I think this jet in real life has the APG-83, but I'm not 100% sure. I know a lot of the jets at Shaw do have it. And like I said, in BMS, I have it. I implemented it. I did it myself, so I assume that's why they never added. But yeah, the DCS, I don't know. They stuck to the old radar. This is the APG-60 AV5 from like around 2007 or 2010 or some shit like that. Canon 917. No, this is not Roblox, friend. This is DCS, brother. Manual. You're flying a real fucking drone. I might as well be, bro. I might as well be flying a real drone the size of the F16. Dr. Penis Pump. That name is hilarious, my friend. Real pilots fly the F-14. Well, I like the Viper better. How come I don't fly the F-14? because I don't like the two-man shit. I don't like having to deal with Jester or somebody else in the back seat. I have my brain is set up for single man in a cockpit operation. That's what I'm used to. That's what I've learned over the years. That's what I stick to. But actually, penis pump. It's hilarious saying that. My grandfather was actually a Tomcat builder, so I should be flying the Tomcat, but I don't know. Like I said, I learned the Viper a while ago, and I really like it. I don't really have the time to learn another airframe, unfortunately. If I find the time one day, I may learn the Tomcat. I would like to, actually. Especially because, like I said, my grandfather was a builder of them. How do you learn to set up all the controls on DCS? Like, what's the minimum stuff you need? All right, Agent 47, brother. So you need some kind of stick. You need a throttle and some rudder pedals. Ideally, you can really get away with the stick and throttle if the stick twists, or sometimes the sticks have throttles on them if you really want to budget. But I recommend a setup like what I have, just because it's more realistic, more immersive. But again, not everybody can afford that. It is what it is. Another one that's good, if you Logitech 3D Pro, I believe. It's like a very good entry-level stick. It's position sensing. But like I said, I definitely recommend a full setup. So what am I doing? I am Horatio. What am I doing? I am on my way to go seat again with some Fox 3s. JP, yes sir, combat. MP to GOAT 1, thank you for the follow. MP to GOAT, my favorite jet is the F16 in general. JP says, best fighter in my opinion. I'm an aerospace student. The F16 doesn't make any sense. LOL, brother. Wait until you get into more complex fighter jets like the Raptor and the F-35. Those don't make any fucking sense at all, my friend. Alright, we got an enemy aircraft over there, Angels 25. We're going to have to neutralize very soon. All day happy, thank you for the follow, my friend. Keith, thank you for the follow. Matt M, full afterburner vertical. Yes, sir. John Adams, thank you for the follow. Moist Cheese, this is DCS, brother. Training Heo 1905, thank you for the follow. Rusi, thank you for the follow. Chris, thank you for the follow. CJ Hall, thank you for the follow. Clearox, thank you for the follow. Legacy Acidity, thank you for the follow. Chris Yu, soon you'll be flying doing real missions in the comfort of your home. Not sure about that, but that's funny. Manuel, this is DCS, friend. McBooyah, thank you for the follow. Meyer, thank you for the follow. Yeah, we do fly the best jet. It's the best. The Viper is the best jet ever made. Might be a little bit of a biased opinion, but whatever. Dad of 2, thank you for the follow. McBooyah, I'm not sure what Metal Storm is, bro. Chris Yu, no, not Best Buy. So I'll list my YouTube channel, and my exact setup is linked over there in the description of this live stream. Hold on a second. Oh, okay, we're done with chats. All right, so Chris Yu, my YouTube is full afterburner. I'm gonna type it and pin it for you. So Chris Yu, if you want my exact setup, friend, go to my YouTube channel and then find this live. I'm live over there as well. And then in the description, my exact setup is listed with the links. Use my creator code SCRAPE, all capitals. You get like a 5 or 7% discount. I forget exactly what it is. Alright, so we got a fence in now. So I'm going to climb a little more aggressively. 27,000 feet. What is he at? He's at 25, so I need an angle on him. So let's turn the fire control radar back on. We're going to go air-to-air mode, fence in, master arm on, it's in, trim out a bit, track while search, narrower field of view, zoom it all the way out, tune to the AWACS, the AI AWACS. Two, 3, 1, 8. I believe this is a single ship, but I'm not 100% sure. We also have those the SA-11s over there we gotta worry about. The SA-11 is a real fucking threat, friends. It's a very, very dangerous SAM. It's like the predecessor to the SA-17. And those of you that have seen me deal with the SA-17 and Falcon BMS, I'm sure you guys know what that one is. That shit is serious. AWAC Spade 7, single ship F16, checking in, ready to attack. Bullseye 012, 162 miles, 4 Fox 3s, 2 Magnums. It's a fighter 2. Engines 23. I can cycle between them, which is good. That's what I need. Stay in blower. Spade 7-1, engaging flight at 2, believe MiG-29s. Bullseye 030, 195 miles, Angels 23. Got a good angle on him now. Spade 7-1, Fox 3 MiG-29s. I waited a little long. Show you guys this. Spade's pitbull on the MiG-29s. Spade 7, splash 1 MiG-29. I think I hit them both because I'm hitting F6 and I can't see. So you guys saw that shit. So let me take out a MiG-29, possibly a flight of 2. But I couldn't show you the second one, unfortunately, friends. So we'll turn back in now. 10,000 on the gas. Yeah, this is why you gotta launch with bags, especially around here. In TTI, you can get away with launching without bags, but not here. Alright. Now that those threats have been neutralized, turn the magnums on. Left MFD is on the hat already. Weapon page. Alright, SA3, SA11, SA6, SA2. Back to work. Back to work. hunting that SA-11. So that SA-11 is, I believe, at Kuiris Air Base at Bullseye 037, 175 miles, because that is where steer point 3 is, where the SA-2s are. SA-2s are defending that base, and the SA-11s are defending the SA-2s. This is how an integrated air defense network works. Calibrate the standby attitude indicator here. Go. Steer point 3. See if there's any bases, actually. Aleppo. Yeah, this is where the SA-2 is, and the SA-11 is somewhere around there as well. SA-11 is protecting, and I believe Gyra is over there. So take out the SA-11, and we'll take out the SA-2. We'll probably take out that base. Okay, SA-2 is looking at us. I'm not going to fire at the SA-2 because SA-11 is likely just going to cook my Magnum. It's likely going to be a waste. Like the soy. It's the HSD, that's why. There's quite a few things over there. Is that correct? No. 2 SA-2 launchers, and then the SA-11 that we already know is there. We're just not sure exactly where. Make the weapon page soy again. I'm not going to fly directly over that SAM site just in case. Nine o'clock, I'll be on for about another hour. SA-6 there as well, is that what that is? Okay, 11's looking. Space 7-1 Magnum SA-11. I want to get 2 off.
Altitude. Full up. Full up. Full up.
Oh, wait a minute, my horn might cook it, fuck. That might have been the SA-2 radar, actually, that's what that looked like. I see 6 there. There's a lot of shit here. Gotta get altitude. This is where bad things happen, friends, and they happen fucking fast. Yeah, definitely need bags for this shit. Run her out. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to identify what everything is here. They have AAA down there, so I can't get that low. Actually, I need to offset. That's what that means. I can't be too close to that. So I need to turn back into that SA-11 and see if it looks at us. I don't think I hit the SA-11. I think I hit an SA-2 radar. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I love this shit. My brain is in the fucking zone. I'm in that flow state where things are just fucking happening. I'm not even thinking. I'm just executing what I know how to do without even fucking thinking about it. I love this shit. I never feel this way on TTI. Sorry, TTI. I love all of you, but that's the fucking truth, and I will not lie. Alright, we got SA-6 there. I'm out of blower. Maybe we did hit the SA-11. No, we didn't. But you know what? Hold on. I can't do this yet. Fire me again. It's fine. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make it so that the SA-11 is the only thing that the harm is looking for. Let's have him waste a shot first. Actually, no, I'm not going to take that risk. $71 on the gas.
Altitude.
Trim out a bit. 906. Alright. Alright. Get up to about Angels 20. You're going to turn back in. Creole, the mission objective is suppression of enemy air defenses. That's what we're doing right now. I believe we just cooked an SA-2 fire control radar. There's an SA-6 fire control radar, and at least a few SA-11s back there. So we're dealing with them as we can. Slow. All right. Okay. SA-11 is looking. Yes, there it is. Ah, we got a bunch of them. 11A, 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 11A. Let's wait for 11T. Speed 7-1, Magnum SA-11. Just right there.
Altitude. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Switching to the ground.
Pull up.
See that harm go. I think it's going to hit something else. Let's see. Actually, no. I think that might have been... No, it was the SA-6. Speed 7-1 check, SA-6. Ah, that alarm is the RWR, bro. Alright, so... I think that SA-11 shut off. There's a bunch more of them, though. You know what'll happen? If we get enough, I'm just gonna go into the area and try and get them to waste another shot. How much gas we got? Angels 30. Make it look like I'm an easy target. Yeah. There's a lot of the SA-11s. Even if that was one, there's still more. That's the way the SA-11 is. There's a bunch of them. Alright. 20 miles. Where's the fucking launch? It's right there.
Altitude. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
I'm wasting more. The more shots I haven't wasted, the better. Because they do run out of ammo. Still see me. It's a cloud. Those of you that were asking for some crazy maneuvers last night or yesterday, you're getting them involuntarily now. You know what? I should probably go in very low and pop up at it.
Altitude.
That's probably what I should do.
Pull up. Pull up.
Gas 31, yeah. Let's head back. Time is at 15. So we cooked at least an SA. I believe that last time was an SA-2. This time either was an SA-6 or it was one of the SA-11s. Not sure. Honestly, it could have been either. It could have been. The last one was either an SA-6 or an SA-11. They look very similar. It's more likely it was an SA-6 though. I'm not really good on gas. I got like 28 left. Got no magnums. I'm going to... hold on. Somewhere kind of safe. Get my shit together here. I'll read all the chats in a second. 213. I'm not good on gas to keep baiting him like I was doing, if that's what you meant. Turn the autopilot off for now. Bingo is 2,000, but I'm not riding it that low. Wanted to get on here early. Honestly, you know what? I might not even stream BMS tomorrow night because I really want to continue to put in work here. We did all that with no chaffs and flares. It's a bit reckless. Level off at 27,000 feet. Flight level 270. I'm a little harder up there. This time I'm going to turn the HUD out for the overhead, guys, just so you know. Fence out. It's a nav. Coming up to Angels 27. Alright. Let's read some chats. Training Hio 1905, thank you for the follow. Roosely, thank you for the follow. Chris, thank you for the follow. Blue-Eyed Devil, thinking getting the Moza AB6. What is that? Is that the force feedback stick? I'm not sure what that is. McBooyah, what are you talking about? It's a pilot app. YW. Is that what it's called? Is that what the app is called? YW? Golden Hooks, thank you for the follow. Essians, thank you for the follow. Caesar, thank you for the follow. Abdullah, thank you for the follow. Phil, thank you for the follow. Nick, this is DCS. Courage Kid, thank you for the follow. Manuel said he just read on DCS. Fucking cool, brother. Thank you. Creole Sizzle Shop. Goal, mission objective was to suppression of enemy air defenses. We put in some work, as you saw. Kevin, this is DCS, my friend. Kahei, thank you for the follow. Drone Adventure of Josh. This Alon is the RWR. So it's just basically letting me know that right now, this fire can is still tracking me. It keeps shutting on and off, so it's letting me know there's a new guy in. Please tell me the name of the game, what kind of joystick you have. Henrik is a student till he died, bro. This is DCS. And my exact setup, I will pin you my exact setup. Hold on. Or it's in my YouTube live. Hold on. YouTube equals full afterburner. So, Henoch, my exact setup is in the live description on YouTube. I just typed my channel. I'm gonna pin it for you. So just go over there and find this live, and then look at the description. My exact setup is linked over there. The throttle, the stick, and the rudder pedals. And like I said, this is DCS. Have you seen Mickle the Pickle? Have you seen the Operation Wags event? I have not. I've heard about it, but I'm not sure when it is. I want to fly in it. So if somebody here could let me know, I'd greatly appreciate it. GPA Photo Creations, a floating gas station in the area. He's not in the area. I'll show you where they are. The tanker is over here. We're over here, and the tanker is all the way down here. Tanker's right here. So it's a ways away if you're down here. There's a bunch of shit down here. Hornet down there. I'm working up here, and a few other guys, a bunch of other guys are working. Oh, there's another tanker here. I didn't even realize that. All right. So there is another tanker here. Should hit the scud base. I'll do that next. Like next time I'm on. All right, anyway. Finish reading chats. I'm just going to continue. Well, GPA, I had to, a little low on fuel to keep doing what I was doing. I was baiting the sand sites and the firing on me. Susan and Kevin are having a conversation. Human Graphics, thank you for the follow. GPA, yes, it was effectively, yes, it was a sand site.
Bingo. Bingo.
Thank you. Hanok, thank you. Su-27, I don't fly the Su-27, brother. Just an event this weekend. Okay, Creed is the... Play the server, share. Okay, so is there some certain server it's on or something? Is it and what's going on tomorrow night with it? I would love to fly in whatever server is dedicated to it tomorrow night. I can't even read Nova Rise. I don't fly the C-27, bro. I don't even own it. All right, so we're all caught up on chats. Yeah, we're all caught up on chats. All right, so perfect timing actually, because we're right at the beginning of the approach, so let's 29.4. Let's get the frequencies right. Actually, first things first, let's run the before descent checklist. Run that. All right, descent before landing. Light on. Fuel quantity transfer balance good. Landing light on. Altimeter electronic. Anti-ice auto. Attitude reference is good. Heading reference is good. Defog mid. Alright, good. Get the frequencies correct. Man, I gotta piss. ATC 1294. Guard 243. AWACS sped 7. Checking out Winchester. Yep. Alright, so 243. Oh, we also cooked 2 MiG-29s. I'm sure many of you saw it, so we're pretty even here. Honestly, drop the bags. Fuck the bags. Don't need those. Cat 1. Alright. Fall out of the sky a bit. Steer point 19. Bar control radar standby.
Altitude. Altitude.
Yeah, buddy. To the weather. Turn the HUD out when call initial. Really traffic, Space 7, single ship F16, we're about 15 miles to the northeast at 3,000, inbound overhead on runway 23, left traffic acrylic. Alright. HUD goes out and we call out initial, boys. I'm going to turn the Jahimics out now. I'm going to turn the indexer off now. This is a HUD out, indexer out overhead. I'm sure many of you have not seen before. Honestly, it's 9:27. I gotta leave for work at around a little bit after 10. So I think after this HUD out, indexer out overhead, I'll read the remainder of the chats, and then I'm gonna call it a night. I will be back tomorrow night. 100%. Not sure which server. I would like to do something for WAGs, but if for whatever reason, I don't know, can't, I'll be back here. But if there's some dedicated server to him, I'm going to fly on that. For those of you that don't know, WAGs is one of the creators of DCS, and he has some kind of cancer. Not sure what kind of cancer. Alright, so I want to be about... That's good enough. About 2,000 right out. So I'm sure you guys saw the way I swung the overhead last time. Without the HUD, you kind of can't do that. Overheads have to be softer. But you actually are supposed to rip it the same exact way I did it before. You're supposed to rip it into the downwind like that, like a 3 to 4 G turn. But this is going to be like a 1. This is going to be like a 2 G turn at best. All right. Like traffic speed 7 is on a 3-mile initial for runway 23 left traffic. One out. I always extend a bit. Actually, I won't extend this time. Fuck it. Mindful of where the horizon is on the HUD and straight level flight. That's key. Rolex Spade 7 spinning it. To the left. So much, much softer, friends. Roll out of the heading at 05. Dropped a little altitude. Sorry, we'll get it back. Here's coming down. All right. We're green. Turn final in a second. I have to extend the downwind. Rolex Space 7, base gear, stop 23. Boards are coming out.
Altitude. Altitude.
Shut the fuck up, Betty. Jesus Christ. It's the AWACS. I actually could turn that off, the RWR, because it's not like we're in the Middle East and you have to worry about some wacko Kuwaiti Hornet driver fucking hitting us with a 9X or some crazy shit like that. Nothing like that here. A little left of center. Right where the runway levels out. It's about we're going to touch down. Idling the throttle. There we go. Pop her up. Little left rudder. Just try to stay on center line. The noses are coming down at about 100 knots. Full differential braking. Yo, my HUD out indexer outs are better than when I do them with the HUD. Riddle me that shit. Actually, no, I can't say that because I was heavy last time, so it's entirely different. The rollout took much longer because I was heavy. Clear left, clear right. Clear space 7, right turn on Charlie. All right. Clear, all clear around here. All right. We're lucky we didn't get... I gotta stop doing that. I can't believe I did that. Boards are going in. Mission control safe. Turn off all this shit. I suppose we could turn the HUD back on and the indexer. Oh yeah, give me a like and follow or subscribe depending on the platform you're watching me on. If you've never seen a cleaner HUD out indexer out overhead, that wasn't my own, because I have had cleaner ones than that. So... Acrylic Space 7 taxiing to parking in the Gulf Loop via November and Acrylic. Alright. Back to the Gulf Loop. On this page, see how fast we're taxiing. Now I'll reset the warning. All of you that complain about it. I know many of you do a lot of times. Clear. Alright, so we cooked a little bit. Cooked 2 MiG-29s, cooked a MiG-21, cooked an SA-2 last time, cooked another SA-2, clear, and either an SA-11 or an SA-6, probably an SA-6. I gotta figure out how to check the server and see exactly what you killed. I think there is a way to do that. Because in TTI, actually, in the training server, you get an alert anytime. Well, not anytime. Usually, sometimes you don't get it. It's like a bug or something, but you're supposed to get it every time. But again, sometimes it fucks up. Man, I got pissed. So I'm gonna park the jet, shut it down, go piss, and then I'll come back and read all the chats, and then signing off. It's 9:35. So I gotta be at work. Gotta leave for work at like between 10 and quarter after 10. So. I'm pulling in here. I gotta piss really bad. Give a fuck.
Chief, place the wheel chocks.
Copy.
So we're lucky we didn't get cooked by a friendly aircraft because we weren't squawking shit. Oh, we were on link, so it's not that bad, but still. ATC would be yelling at us. Actually, they would have just told me to make sure your transponder's on because they don't see me. So I only got yelled at like that. Let's put steering off. Cage this shit. Hot off. Why the fuck did I... Okay. Mini light off. Camera's distribution system switches all off. Off, off, off. Radio's off. Off, off. Standby. It's already on standby. Back up. Lights off. I got pissed so bad. Turn throttle. Gotta be up. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta piss and then I'm gonna read chats. Give me a second. Alright, friends. Alright. So pause the head tracker. Shut the power down. Step out of the jet. And we'll look at this. We'll look at beautiful 9446 while I read the chats. Same angle we looked at her at. We looked at 226 from... Fuck. Alright. Yeah, same angle we were looking at 226 from. Alright, so. Read all the chats. Hold on a second. You find where I left off, friends. Go over how to use the guns in air-to-air mode. Is that what you're asking, Larry? I'll do a quick... I'll tell you what you have to have. Search, etc. I think so. It's just a community event to get people engaged. Alright, I'll look up the news article as soon as I get off here. 2 official server. What, Creed, do you know the name of the official servers on them? For it, I would love to fly. It's on a free for... I'm still going to go on that just to support him. I don't give a fuck if it's a free-for-all. Obviously, I don't like that shit, but listen, I'll do it for him. Crazy 04. No, brother, this is an F16 Stalin Make 31. El Aoui Ayub. I can't really pronounce your name, brother. No, this is not the Block 72. This is a Block 50. It's not a modernized Block 50, so it doesn't have the APG 83. It has the APG 60 AV5. So, all right. Who the fellow that asked me? Larry Brown. All right. So I'll do a quick tutorial. I'll hop into single player and do a quick tutorial on how to use the AA guns. Actually, that's all I'll do. Let me just cut the YouTube stream.